Good evening and welcome to Bedtime at StPaul's. Why don't you go and find yourself somewhere really cosy and comfortable to watch tonight? Maybe find your favourite spot on the sofa. Maybe cuddle up on your bed and cuddle your favourite cuddly toy. This is a time when we can get up and cosy and warm and just spend some time with God and listening to some stories. How's your day been? Has there been anything happen that you're worried about, or you're concerned about, or you're sad about? We can tell God about that now, and then we can have a peaceful night's sleep. So I want you to scrunch up in your hands now, anything at all that you might feel sad or cross or worried about. And I want to squeeze your hands really tight and squash them so they don't exist, because we're sharing that with God right now. And He wants to take all those worries away from us, anything that is weighing heavy on our hearts and minds. And now open your hands and feel how free and light they feel. Let's sing our song now. Day's done, gone the sun, from the sea, from the hills, from the sky. All is well, safely rest, God is nigh. Now, our story tonight is one from the New Testament, and it is called The Captain of the Storm. The sun was going down. The air was warm and still. Let's go across the lake, Jesus said to his friends. Jesus had been helping people all day, and now he was tired. So they left the crowds at the shore and set out in a small fishing boat. Jesus climbed into the boat to take a nap. As soon as his head touched the pillow, he was fast asleep. It was a beautiful evening. A gentle breeze rustled the sails. The friends were chatting happily as they headed out into the middle of the lake. Everything was perfect, just right for a nice, quiet sail. They were only about halfway across when out of nowhere, whirling winds swept across the lake, fierce and strong, like a hurricane. A blinding flash of lightning lit up the sky. Thunder roared right overhead. The storm blew the water into towering waves that hurled the little boat up, 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 and then sent it hurtling, crashing, back down, down and down. The fishing boat was blown and buffeted and tossed and turned back and forth, and up and down and left to right and round and round. And in the middle of the storm, Jesus was sleeping. Now, Jesus' friends had been fishermen all their lives, but in all their years fishing on this lake, they had never once seen a storm like this one. No matter how hard they struggled with their ropes and sails, they couldn't control their boat. This storm was too big for them. But the storm wasn't too big for Jesus. "Help!" they screamed. "Wake up, quick, Jesus!" Jesus opened his eyes. "Rescue us, save us!" they shrieked. "Don't you care?" Well, of course Jesus cared, and this was the very reason he had come, to rescue them and to save them. Jesus stood up and spoke to the storm. "Hush!" he said. That's all. And the strangest thing happened. The wind and the waves recognized Jesus' voice. They had heard it before, of course, the same voice that made them in the very beginning. They listened to Jesus, and they did what he said. Immediately the wind stopped, the water calmed right down, and it glittered innocently in the moonlight and lapped quietly against the side of the boat, as if nothing had happened. The little boat bobbed gently up and down. There was a deep stillness and a quiet all around. Then Jesus turned to his wind-torn friends. "Why were you scared?" he asked. "Did you forget who I am? Did you believe your fears and instead of me?" Jesus' friends went quiet as the wind and the waves, and into their hearts came a different kind of storm. "What kind of man is this?" they asked themselves anxiously. "Even the winds and the waves obey him," they said, because they didn't understand. They didn't realize yet that Jesus was the Son of God. Jesus' friends had been so afraid that they had only seen the waves. They had forgotten if Jesus was with them, then they had nothing to be afraid of, no matter how small their boat or how big the storm. Let's sing again. Day's done, gone the sun, from the sea, from the hills, from the sky. All is well, safely rest, God is nigh. Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears. When I lie down, I go to sleep in peace. You alone, O Lord, keep me perfectly safe. Good night, and I hope you have a wonderful sleep and a refreshing start to the day tomorrow. Bye for now.